Alright, and welcome back everyone to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, playing as the USA on Legendary. I do apologize. I do apologize. Um, the episode one that I uploaded, I actually had 3 episodes ready to go, fully fleshed out. I was actually going to be playing that campaign today, but then it turned out, oh wait, 1.4 completely hosed saves. So yeah, can't play can't play that campaign anymore. So, wish they would have let us know that beforehand. They might have. I might have just missed it. It is what it is. Um, I went ahead and scrubbed the thumbnail off of the old video, and we'll just go from there. And then I will just start re-uploading as we can. So again, we're going back to the USA, starting from the beginning, and we get to check out some of the stuff that they've added. So right off the bat, so some of the things that we got. So we have the three-mast cruiser. It's a very 1890s or 1880s, 1890s style ship. Um, very common for this time period. It's actually really nice to see these kind of ships because they were lacking. They were lacking. Um, and we can get some ridiculous tonnage out of these and can just have absolute gunboats from hell. They're not the fastest ships, 17.5, the small battleship 16.7. What's the armor cruiser sitting at? 18. Okay, well, the armor cruiser at least has some speed to it. Um, but yeah, no, we got some stuff to play with here. The small battleship, uh, really nice to see um, these really like basic run of the mill ships that existed during this time period that weren't in the game originally. It's just really cool to be able to see them. So, um, we're going to go ahead and we're going to build out. So the coastal defense ship is no longer, you know, what we're required to use in the beginning. We can go with this. I think I'm still going to use the coastal defense ship um, to start off with, maybe, because I would like to be able to get 10,700 out of this and just build a nice meaty ship out of it. And then the gunboat, of course, this ship is uh, this is maxed out right off the rip. So I'm kind of feeling like maybe getting, these, and then as we can try to get some heavier tonnage, like the three-mast cruiser maxes out at 6,700. Uh, the armored cruiser maxes out at 7,200. You know, this goes to 10,700, which we can get this really easily. These two, we have to research those tonnages. So we'll play around with it. Of course, then we have Cruiser 1, which this very similar in design, but a lot faster than the three-mast cruiser. This bad boy right here is easily replaced. So maybe we'll go ahead and we'll just use some of these right off the rip, just as funsies, and then we'll build a few of them just to kind of augment our fleet. I think that's what we'll do. Uh, but let's go ahead and you know what? No, we'll go ahead and we'll skip the coastal defense ship. We'll skip that. So let's go ahead and start. Oh wow, oh wow, some new stuff. Let's see if we can, you know, do that correctly. All right, and then can we get? Oh, that looks so derpy. Oh my God, it looks so derpy. Okay, okay, we'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. Um, let's go ahead and get 9-inch guns. Um, boom. And then we've got gun positions that we can put guns on there. Secondary. Let's go 5-inch guns, I think. Oh, and this is another change that they made. So they added in a lot of the turrets now have the ability to mount guns on top of them, and this is really common for this time period. A lot of ships had the ability to mount stuff like that, and then we'll just do a bunch of 2-inch guns all over the place. Can we kind of shift this a little bit to get that on? No, we can't. Okay, it is what it is. I like it. I like it. Even though it's derpy as shit and it's like why? I like it. I really do. But yeah, no. Really common practice that honestly speaking would continue on for a short amount of time, but really wouldn't be standard by the time you get to like so this can go to 16. So we'll but it wouldn't really go past that point. Um it's just really cool to be able to see that kind of stuff. Oh, I just realized. Can we... Okay, well, I'm not going to utilize this gun platform because that really hurts. Like, putting it there puts it at a 90-degree angle for the, for that. I wish I could get rid of that. Uh, why do you do this to me? Why? Why? It is what it is. We'll just roll with that. But yeah, a practice that wouldn't carry on for much longer after the turn of the century. I don't remember any designs that would do that. We also have some new armor mechanics going on with this patch. So the whole thing is that the uh, there is maximum armor for certain hulls, and these hulls. Let's go ahead and pump these up to 9.5s. Bump these up to 2.5s. The 5-inchers are perfectly fine at baseline, but getting these 2-inch guns a little bit longer range would be nice. We still got some decent, so let's see if we can push the armor a little bit. Oh yeah, we can push that. Do we potentially just go? Wow. Okay. Well, that's pretty nice. Can we push it a little further? Okay, not quite. Yeah, we can do that. Nice, nice little armor belt. Make this boy a chonky boy. Make him thick. Okay, so go with that, and then let's go ahead and do up a so better gun platform, but better at moving. Yeah, we'll do both. We'll do a set of both. But yeah, just overall, not a practice that would continue, and is what it is. So then let's go ahead and it's a thick funnel. Interesting. Why can't I place? Very interesting. We get 2 on there just to really nail it down. Can I put 5-inch guns on this? Oh, I can put 5-inch guns on this. Oh my god. Yeah, and just here, eat my rounds. That's what this thing is. And then casement guns. I love like these casements are huge. Like they're absolutely ginormous. And yet for some reason we can only put 2 and 3 inch guns in them. Now you might be wondering why am I only using 2 inch guns? Just just to save on weight. That's the only reason. And then what was the max optimal speed? 17.5. So we will go 17.5. Burbit. Actually, we won't put Citadel protection on this. And then we will attempt to do this justice. Okay, we're gonna take we're gonna take the casement guns out, and then we will go ahead and so 222 across the board, and then of course we've got a plethora of 5 inch guns. Probably should drop these down to 4 inch guns, but 5 inch guns are better, objectively. And then let's go ahead and design the armor cruiser. So the armor cruiser, honestly speaking, it's just going to be the basically the same. Um, oh wait, that's right. The armor cruiser can can mount bigger guns. Forgot about that. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to mount the bigger guns. Yeah, I would love to put 6 inch guns on this, but because of these turret designs, you can't do it. I wonder if there is a way I could get it to work. Probably not. Can I put you down here? I swear to God, if I can do this. And then bruv. It's so derpy, but I love it. And then couple secondary battery. I'm just enjoying the fact that I can do that. I can get 6 inch guns on this bad boy. We'll just leave it at 6 inchers. And then we'll put some side port and starboard torpedoes on this. Um, and we will put Citadel on this one. And then let's try to put this to 3. Actually, maybe we can 6.9 inch gun. Yeah, yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. The thud, the thud guns, as I like to call them. These things they seem so derpy when they're firing. It's great. Oh, I forgot to put funnels on it. Whoopsie. It only gets small funnels. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Why does it not get the thick funnels? Well, what's going on, man? What's going on? Why why you doing my boy like that? Uh you know what? We're just gonna run with it. We're just gonna run with it for shits and gigs. All right, cool. Um Yeah, we'll just go with this for right now. Uh, Honestly speaking, I'm not sure how I'm going to conduct myself when it comes to the war, to the first war. Yes. Also, battleships are incredibly expensive now. We cannot just build a metric crap ton of battleships anymore. Um, they're very expensive out of the gate. They cost a lot to build. They cost relatively the same amount to maintain, but they are incredibly expensive to build. So kind of weird that they inflated it as much as they did. I think they probably inflated it too much for the purposes of the game, but it is what it is. Um, okay, so we kind of have a problem in this regard. I need that. I need the tech budget. And then let's go ahead and armor quality is right there basically. So we'll research armor quality first, and then building that, doing that. Can I get this for free? Maybe. Boo, 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 boo. Okay. No. Okay. I couldn't remember if I could do that or not. All right, and then let's go ahead and set these bad boys to limited. But yeah, so as you can see, we are nowhere near the ability to be able to actually invade anywhere. So we do need to get that figured out sooner rather than later. I'm kind of feeling that managing with a smaller tech budget early on is probably going to be the play. And then we can try to get as much of a budget here as possible. Actually, let's start building two more of these. Um, and then what are our finances at? Let's see if we can bring our finances back into the green. Okay. So yeah, literally what they've done is that battleships are incredibly expensive. You have to try to finagle it a little more. So the meta gameplay where you built a bunch of battleships right off the rip when you start a new game, it's not all that there anymore. Now there's probably some ways to optimize it heavily. I am not 100% sure. It would take me some time to really get an idea of what we're dealing with uh, in that regard. But yeah, so we'll start. We're gonna start trying to get a fleet put together that we can use to take on the Spanish, and just proceed from there. My hope across the board is that this campaign kind of just goes smoothly, rather than oh, I didn't know about this, oh, I didn't know about that, so on and so forth. Um, Crap. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I don't want better relations with them, but free free national or naval spending and free GDP, I will take any day of the week. And we're almost to 1.0 per month, so yeah, that's nice. That's really nice, actually. We like that. Keep bumping our transport capacity because we want to get our transports settled in as quickly as possible. It sucks uh, having the lower tech budget, but managing with less of a tech budget right now will be better if we can get our transports put together. Um, and then we got 9 months until nickel steel comes into effect, which will be good because then we can uh, process some upgrades for our ships here, and then new engines should be in by then as well, and then we're gonna get some upgrades to the boilers, which will help with our overall weight savings. Which special machinery, I want to get the first level of this as well because that will reduce engine weight. Like just anything and everything that can help reduce the amount of tonnage being taken up by everything is a good thing. Um, you will be very, very happy in the long run if you can manage to not have the dumb, as I like to call it, because some of these mid game modules like turbines, for example, turbines are incredibly heavy. They're lighter than the older stuff, but they're incredibly heavy from the perspective of when you get them, you don't have a lot of the optimization in place, and so it's like, crap. Now, of course, when you get diesel, diesel's super light, but it's super expensive, so on and so forth. And something I think that's really missing from this game, personally speaking, is ways to affect your your overall economic development. There's no real good way to actually, be like, oh, hey, I'm going to, push for these policies, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so we're still pretty far off on maxing this out, but that's fine. Our GDP growth is going to help accelerate our ability to do this. Uh, bu- 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 bu. Um, yeah, we're still good on unrest. We're good there, and then we can do that. Double bottom already. Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Yeah, 6 months on that. This will, yeah, these two are gonna come in basically at the same time. Cool. We've got 8 months left on those two battleships. I'll probably end up building two more of the Tennessee class, but I don't really want to build many more past that. That's kind of where my mind is. And then we'll add armor to the cruisers with the upgrades that we do in the next upgrade program. I will happily, yeah, give me extra money. Uh, ba, 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 yeah, screw you. You're not touching my budget. Like my budget is actually quite low. I would like to be over 4.5 already, but I'm not going to sacrifice. I refuse to sacrifice GDP for naval budget. Um, Especially when you are this close to being able to grow at such an exponential rate. Um, it's just it's long term versus short term, and I prefer long term. All right. Oh wow, that's still got 10 months on it. Jesus. All right. So we got 5 months until this finishes, 10 months until this finishes, 25 months until this finishes. But as soon as I switch this to this, okay, yeah, we should be able to. Again, I just like to my first upgrade program. I'd like to get a bunch of weight saving across the board. Okay, so we're now officially maxed out on transport capacity. We can let that just process until it's maxed out. And then how long do I have to hold this over here for the tooltip to come up? So they added a delay to the tooltips. Okay, so so I just don't remember what had a tooltip and what didn't. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there we go. Do, 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 do. What's our diplomatic status looking like? Uh, Start boosting these guys a little bit. Just to, just to keep everybody happy. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna sacrifice anything for anything there. Frack you. if I don't, if I am not forced to sacrifice, I will not sacrifice. It is written in the scriptures. Okay, so let's start boosting our tech budget a little more. Start trying to get that underway. And maybe that's why some of this stuff is taking so long is because we don't have the maxed out tech budget, which is fine. Um, we can work around it. And this is kind of the cool thing about the game now is we are now in a position, and actually what do I have the cash to do that? Yeah, I have the cash to do that. I'm just gonna max it out because I have the bank to actually keep that liquid. Um, but it is something I do like about the game is that you actually have to like early game you have to kind of think about this stuff. It's kind of fun in that regard. Whereas prior you didn't really have to think about certain things. You just kind of run on autopilot, and it's just like I can understand why they made battleships so much more expensive. I can understand it. Especially considering like I don't know how much actually. Let's go into the designer real quick. I want to look at this because they specifically referenced in comparison to destroyers as why they were making the change that they were. So let's actually look at this real quick. Just design the type of torpedo boat that I would anyways. Um, okay, so this is relatively the same price. Actually, it might be a little lower. Like I didn't fully optimize it, but let's. All right, yeah, that's roughly what I would think this would be. So basically, they just nerfed the price of battleships. Like that's all they did, which is fine. A little annoying, but fine. It just means that I can't just steamroll the Spanish anymore. Big Sag. But yeah, let's so we got 4 months on the engine upgrade. We're about to get the lighter engines from Special Machinery. Um, and then I would like to get the rangefinder sooner rather than later. Can I potentially get that before 1892? I don't know. Because thinking about it, I'm like, it'd be nice to, just put a rangefinder on my shit. Be really nice, actually. So let's see if we can do that. All right, so these are commissioning now. I'm gonna go ahead and queue up a couple more Fresnos or Pittsburghs, my bad. And then so we'll have 444 across the board. Let's build a couple more Fresnos as well. So we'll have a 446. And that will give me not 100% sure how much tonnage that will give me. Because we have 55,000 right now. Basically have to max out New York in order to really have the tonnage that I need. So, why are you provoking me? Why have you done this? Oh, and apparently we are on track to go to war with the Spanish very soon, which is cool. Fine, whatever. Um, so we're over 150 on the transport capacity. We're going to go ahead and tune that down, and we're going to start pushing money into our crew training. We're going to max it out. Sweet. The sooner we can get our guys to green and trained, it's going to be beneficial across the board. So we want to do that. And with the fact that we have the extra cash, we can actually continue pushing into transport capacity a little bit. Yeah, we're not gonna get rangefinders before 92, which is fine. I can live with that. Um, these early ships, they're not, they're not meant to be the bestest of the best. We'll go ahead and sacrifice that because prestige is easy to get. No purpose in worrying about it. So we got 6 months on those ships. I'm feeling so 92. I will design a new batch of ships. So I'll build four. So I built four of the Tennessees. I'll design a new batch off the same hull to uh, to go along with that, and they'll just be slightly heavier, improved systems, so on and so forth. And then we'll build four of those. Mexico wants a Tennessee class. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build that. Get a bunch of extra cash for that. Oh, and they also I almost forgot about this because I was playtesting a little bit last night to kind of get an idea of how the game felt. They also went and increased the amount of cash that you can receive for a ship sale. So in this case, it was 50%, which is the highest that it was prior. You can only make 50% on top of that. They have increased it to where it can go to 100% of the cost now. So big, big, big money making opportunities can be had with building ships for other nations. So really cool situation in that regard. And it's Mexico. The fact that I managed to get Mexico as an ally is actually really good. So who did I get? Romania and Mexico. Romania is a non fucking issue for me. They're a single port nation that doesn't have anything. But Mexico is literally in my sphere of influence, anyways, and they can assist me in in defense. So I will happily build Mexico ships all day and every day. I'll build ships for Romania just to make money, but I'm not ever going to like oh, Mexico, you get first dibs. That's what it comes down to. It's like, Romania, I don't feel like building ships for you right now. You know. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna push this video. We're gonna go a little long for this video. I'm just gonna push it to 92 real quick, and then we will uh, pick up in the next video. We're just gonna roll to 92 real fast, and it's not like anything's friggin' happening right now. Pittsburgh class heavy cruisers. They want. Oh yeah, we're making money. We're making money. Real quick, let's just look at that real fast. All right, so we've officially hit green with our troops, and we are officially able to go with our bigger ships. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this off here. A little longer on the video, but, no big deals. I will see you guys in the next one. Enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.